Google just released the best image generation model out there, beating the current champion ChatGPT by miles. According to TechCrunch over here, in the blue line, you can see it is the Nano Banana model. It is beating in each and every category other model out there. So overall preference, character, creativity, infographic, in all the area, Nano Banana model is beating all the model out there. And in today's video, I'll be showing you step-by-step process in which by combining two images you can generate the third image. By combining the elephant and the Iron Man image over here, you will be getting this insanely high quality image over here, which is kind of elephant plus Iron Man. You can do any creativity over here. You can generate the dog plus Superman and all the other superhero and animal combination over there. And in the next video, I'll be showing you how you can make the motion using the VO3 model. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. So let me give you a quick demo over here. So let me execute the workflow. So now we'll be getting a form in which you can pass the two images. Let me upload the image of Superman and another of the dog. And let's write the action. Combine Superman and dog. And submit. So now as you can see, the model has been started. So now first we are uploading the image to the Google Drive, and then once the image has been uploaded, now we are generating the prompt for this image. And now once the image prompt has been generated, now we'll be generating the image over here. And once it is in queue, now we'll be waiting for some amount of time. So as you can see, we have a wait node where we'll be waiting for a 5 seconds. Then we'll be going and fetching the image. So if you execute this step, we can see our image has been generated. And if I copy the URL and open over here, so as you can see, the image of dog plus Superman is ready. And if I show you the input image, you will be mind blown. Let me open the input image. So now as you can see, in the left hand side we have the Superman image and the dog which we pass as an input, and on the right hand side we have the output image. So you can see how consistently it is maintaining the character over here and giving us the high definition image. So we'll be creating this whole workflow in the today's video. So stick to the end because I'll be showing you how to write it. Also, I'll be sharing you how you can get the prompt and the workflow so you don't have to do everything manually. So hi, my name is Lakshit, and if you like such kind of content, do subscribe to my channel because I mix a lot of content like this. So to get started, first we require the trigger. And what is trigger? Trigger is an action which starts the workflow. So in our case, for to get the input from the trigger, we are using the form. So if you want the form, you can go to plus icon and search form and we'll get the end form. So inside the end form, we need to provide the form title, which we have written banana model description, then form description, and we require the different elements. Okay, so first is we require first of the image. So we'll be writing the field name as image1. And the element type will be file because we want the file as an input, and this should be a required field. And if you want to restrict the file type, you can write the name over here, but I want all the files. Second field is again the file type, which is image2, and third field is an action which the user will specify what they want to do with this both the image. Okay, so if you execute, we'll get this both the binary image of the file and also the action over here. Okay, and once this is completed, we need to upload this image to the drive. Why do we need to do this? Because the file which we are getting over here is in the binary format, but we need to pass the image to the image generation model in the URL format. So we need some place where we can store this file, where we'll get the URL, and that URL will be passing. So for that, we are using the drive, and to upload to drive, we'll go to the plus icon, search for drive, and inside drive, we'll be using this upload a file. Okay, and inside upload a file, we can see the resources file, operation is upload, and the input data field name, which is kind of image_1, which is this name over here. Okay, for the one of the file, and the file name, if we go to the JSON part over here, you can see we have a file name over here. Just drag and drop, we'll get the file name. And you can select your parent drive and the folder in which you want to store. And to connect the credentials, I have made the dedicated video how you can create your own credentials and connect. So inside this, you will be requiring a client ID and client secret, and that video will be in the I button. Please make sure to check it out, how to connect your any kind of a Google application. Okay, so once we have that thing, so we need to do that twice. Okay, so one for each file. So as you can see, all the operation is same, and the image_2. Okay, so once we have that thing, we need to set the information. So once that is uploaded, we'll be getting this all information over here, and we are only interested inside this web contained link over here. Okay, so for that, we'll be using the set variable part over here, and we'll be naming it image URL_1, and we'll be using that web contained link which we are getting after the upload. Okay, so to set URL, you can go to the plus icon, search for set, and we'll be getting this edit field. Okay, so once you have the edit field, we can come over here and write our name as kind of image URL 1 and 2 for corresponding each files, and we'll be using this web content link. Once we have that thing, we'll be merging both the link inside the one part. So for that, we'll be using merge command over here. So we can go in plus icon, search for merge. We'll be getting this merge over here. Inside merge, we'll be using the mode as combine because we want to combine both into the single variable. and the combined will be position and number of input is 2. Okay, and we'll be getting such kind of output over here. So where we have image underscore URL underscore 1 and image underscore URL underscore 2. Once we have this thing, it's time to generate the image prompt. So to generate the image prompt, we have the user prompt, which we do the action while taking the form. If you see the form submission, we have this action over here, combine Superman and dog. And the system message, we are writing a proper system message where we are telling you are a prompt generation assistant for image model. The user will describe an action involving two image, a superhero, Marvel or DC. It could be anything. For just the benefit of this video, I have given Marvel or DC. You can have any kind of a image out there, any kind of a superhero out there. It could be anime, it could be anything. Okay, and this is the full system prompt which we are using. This system prompt will be provided in my school community. Don't worry about that. Once we have the prompt, now for the LLM model, I'm using the GPT-5 mini. Okay, and I'm using Open Router because it's convenient. You can get all the model at one place. You don't have to get a subscription for each and every provider differently. Once you have that thing, as you can see in the prompt part, we have a very good realistic prompt where we are seeing a realistic cinematic portrait of a noble medium-sized dog wearing Superman icon costume, seamlessly merged into a one creature. Okay, so you can read the whole prompt over here. Once we have the prompt, now it's time to generate the image. And as I told you, we are using the state-of-the-art image generation model, which is Banana model. And to get that, we are using the FAL AI over here. So this is the dashboard of the FAL AI. And if you don't know what is FAL AI, it is an amazing service where you will get all the state of the model at the one place, so that you don't have to go to different places and buy their own subscription or API key. From one API key, you can use any subscription model out there. So if I come over here and search for banana, as you can see, we have the Nano Banana over here. If I click on it, now we have the Nano Banana over here, and we want from image to, we want to generate the image. So if you go to the API part, so as you can see, we have the prompt part and we are using the image. So you can pass the image and generate the image out there. So we are using this same thing. If I go to the N8N, if I open the HTTP, inside this, you can see we have this URL. Okay, this is the same URL which we are getting from here. And now we need the authorization and key over here. Okay, and so for that, we'll come on the top part. So as you can see, there should be some kind of a token over here to use it. And it's very cheap. If I show you in the bottom over here, you can see that it just cost $0.039 per image. That means for $1, you can generate 25 different images out there. So it's very cheap over here. Okay, so to have some kind of an input, you can go to the account and now go to the API key. So from here, you can create your own API key. And to input some kind of a billing, you can go to the usage and billing inside the credit. Over here, you can add your own amount of credit over here. Okay, so once you have that, you can go back to the model inside the API. And now we have this curl command over here. Just copy this whole curl command, come over here, import curl, paste it over here. Don't forget to remove this part and don't forget to remove bottom this part. And then you can import it. Okay, so you will have the same thing over here. Only the main thing is you are using this authorization part over here, but I'll tell you a very good way over here. So we can just copy this part. We can close the header in authentication, generic credential type, header auth. Inside this, I already have FAL AI token, but I'll show you how to create. You can come over here, write the same thing with this authorization, and over here, key space your whole KPI key. This is the same thing as you can see over here in header and kind of a key and then your API key over here. Okay, why we are doing this thing? Because we are using the same API key over here and over here as well. If we write the header part over here, we have to write it multiple times, as many times as you use it. So in order to avoid that, and whenever you share this kind of workflow, in order to not expose your API key, you can just wrap it under the authentication part over here and you are good to go. Okay, so once we have that thing, you can select the header auth as kind of FAL AI account. Don't forget to give proper naming because that can help you to identify which account it is. Okay, and now we need to pass the send body. So we'll toggle it and we need to pass JSON and using JSON. Now inside the JSON, as you can see in the prompt, we got the prompt from the image generation prompt which we use. And in the image URL, this is the URL which we had uploaded to the drive. So as you can see, it is a drive URL. And one more thing, don't forget to make your drive link to public, because if it is not public, the model will not be able to access the image. So whenever you upload any kind of an image over there, make sure to make your folder as public to everyone. Okay, just view access, no editor access. We'll execute this step and now it will go to the in queue and then we'll wait for some amount of time, let's say for 5 seconds. And once that is done, we'll again, you come over here and now we need to just pass the get API. If you go to the documentation, inside this, we can see there is a get the result section over here, inside which we are passing the normal command when we have started the image generation, and we'll passing this request ID over here and we'll be getting our image generated. And if you open this image generated, and you can see the beauty of Nano Banana model over here. And this model is so good that it maintains the consistency from both the image and give us the realistic high definition output over here. So I hope you like the video, and I hope you learn something differently over here. And to get all the things which we have seen over here, you can go to my school community, and inside this you can go to my classroom, then YouTube resource, and there will be image and video generation section over here. Inside this we'll be having the banana model image generation, where you'll be seeing the image prompt which we have used, and in the bottom you'll be seeing the end template. You can download and you will be in the same place which I just shown you. So I hope you like the video. Please press the like button, share your feedback in the comment section, subscribe to my channel. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care.